Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first video in a series of React tutorials. In this tutorial, we're going to get set up with React and get you running with your first React application. So one of the prerequisites for this is to have Node installed. So if you head to node.js.org and click on the download button, you'll be able to select the latest version of Node and you can choose which operating system you want to install it on. And you can download it using Brew, Docker, etc. Or you can actually just download this using a download as well. So first things first, go and get this set up. So the next step is to install Visual Studio Code. So you can do that by heading to code.visualstudio.com and then clicking download for Mac, or if you're on Windows, you can download it for Windows. And it's pretty straightforward to get set up with. So once you're set up with that, we will open it and head over to VS Code. So if you've used Visual Studio Code before, you can fast forward a couple of seconds till we get stuck into the actual installation of React. But just a bit of housekeeping for those of you that haven't used Visual Studio Code before. So you'll land on something similar to this, but the first thing that we want to do is head up into the top bar, click Terminal and New Terminal. And we're going to type in node-v to check that we've got Node installed. We can then type in npm-v to make sure that we've got npm installed, and that's all we need. So from here, we're going to be using a command for npm and node, which is called npx, which means node package execute. So we're going to type npx create react app, all hyphenated. We're going to call this our app name, so whatever you like to call this, I'll just call this app. And then we're going to say hyphen template, followed by TypeScript. So that's going to set up our React app using TypeScript and get it all set up for us. So once you've installed that, we'll see that app has now appeared up here in our pane. And if we head into source, we'll see some of the files that we'll be editing to customize our app. So the main ones that we need to know about are index. So if we head to index.tsx, we'll see that this is the main entry point for our app. And if we head to app, we'll see our app component here. You'll see that this is where we can edit some of the code to customize our app as well. The other thing that we need to know about is the package.json. And this is probably one of the most important things in NPM and in React. So in here is where our scripts are. So we've got this script called start. So if we clear our terminal and we cd or change directory into our app, we can then get access to these scripts. So if I say npm start, it's going to run the start script. And once it's compiled successfully, we'll see that the app is now running on localhost 3000. So if we head over to our browser to this URL, we'll see that we're running our app. So here we go. So as it says, edit source app.tsx and save to reload. So if we head back to Visual Studio and we head over to our app.tsx, we can start adding some code in here. Those familiar with HTML might be able to see some things that you recognize here. So we could add in like let's add another paragraph, shall we? So we add another paragraph tag. We can actually just write, this is HTML. You can write HTML in here. Save it. You'll see that reloads down in the terminal. And then you'll see that this has actually been updated now for us on our application that's running. And that's it. That's really as simple as it is to get started with React and TypeScript. In this video, you've learned how to install Node, how to get React running with TypeScript enabled, how to make some basic changes to the application, and how to view it in your browser. If you found this video useful, please consider giving the video a like, sharing the video with a friend who might find it useful, and subscribing to the channel to keep up to date with more tutorials that will be coming for React. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.